Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Friday Underground stream. Tonight, we got a little bit of a creator spotlight. Well, we got a great guest on here. We got Dave Brink is in the house. How you doing, Dave?
Woo! Yes, I'm fine. Hi, guys.
Hey, buddy. Dude, Dave's got an awesome project, and we're going to be covering that tonight. We got Perfect 10 in the Perfection Collection. So get ready for that. We're going to be showcasing that. He's got issues 1 through 6. He has 6 by itself as well on the campaign. Dave was kind enough to have me on this past weekend as well, and I thank you, brother. Again, returning the favor for good creators and good people who actually deliver books. That's what I like to showcase here. Creators who are cool, 1, and creators who actually fulfill, 2. So you could reverse those. You could put one in front of the other. I don't care, as long as we got those 2 criteria. You're good. So
my God, chat. What are you doing? Why is there not claps all in this chat right now? We're talking about the unbelievable reach around that was just performed by Vinnieart. This is amazing. Clap this one out. Clap. Wait a minute. Did I say clap it out? My bad.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Get the fuck out of my house.
I did it again. It wasn't my fault.
Unbelievable. It would have been a Loja. I couldn't find. Oh, there he is.
Not okay.
All right. Everything has been complete now.
There we go. So yeah, Tommy, he doesn't want the reputation of being a nice guy, so he wants to hammer the point. He's an asshole. So it's all right. It's all good. Speaking of which, how you doing tonight, Tommy?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Speaking of stirring the shit, they made me do one of those stupid tests, the Cologuard test. Oh, so I gave him a prize winner. They're going to be choking on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. If you've never had to do a Cologuard thing, oh, man, that's fun. You basically get the shit in a little bucket and mail it back to them.
Oh.
Wait, I've been doing that for years.
Wait a minute. Listen, when I was a small kid, I had to do that. I ate something I shouldn't have. We had to make sure it came out. But
I was just mailing it to people I didn't like, but cool. I mean, we can do it at doctors.
I mean, this is great. Like this, free of charge. You just take it to UPS. They mail shit around. This is wonderful. This should be a full-time job for me because I could do this one.
So when you put it in the mail, do you have to mark that it's hazardous material, or do you just say, wait, do you just write gift?
It is a gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving once they open it. I see we got somebody else in the back. We got somebody else in the back there.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We got Marinus in the house. Marinus, I want to apologize. Dave, I want to apologize. We've been talking about shit already in the first 3 minutes. So
just got here.
Well, I'll catch you up. Tommy had to mail his shit in the mail. So
no. Why?
If you get a package from Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective,
do not open it.
Break out that clothespin first.
Hold on. Do not open till
Is this the right stream?
I don't know. Wait, what are we all drinking tonight? Because it's
I'm telling you, now I've just set the table for everybody here as a creator because now no matter what you say, it's going to sound a lot better than my shit.
Well, we got Marinus is in the house, buddy. I didn't mean to make you feel awkward or uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. But how are you doing tonight?
Like I said, I just jumped in last minute because I just saw your message just a second ago, and I said, "Yeah, I'm doing good. I have weekend. Well, not really weekend. I have to work on Sunday, but today and tomorrow I'm free." And I mean, we got a couple of backers today, so we are also,
nice,
getting more and more money for fulfilling the book. That's great. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Tired as always, but I'm an old man, as you know. So.
Yeah, I mean, we all are at this point. The weight of the world is dragging us to the ground here, but we're doing our best to create as many cool things as we could.
Yes.
And that's why I want to drop you a link too. I'm like, wait a minute. It's still kind of early-ish. So let's see if Marinus wants to pop on too. I know you got your campaign. I believe the link is still in the description.
Nice, thank you.
Same with Dave's book. We're going to showcase all that tonight, though, for sure.
Thank you.
I also dropped the link again to Carl and his wife. If they wanted to jump on, they're more than welcome. Nice. So, I know they came on last week. But like I said, we have great people that are in Europe right now. I know not a lot of people do streams for everyone in Europe. And I'm like, hey, I got this time slot for that purpose, to make sure we can get some of our friends overseas to get a little bit of shine, hopefully some more sales, and to get the word out. Oh, absolutely.
Well, not only that, everybody always talks about, and you're talking about a lot of these different, I'm not going to say freaking fellowships or communities and all that other garbage. I'm just going to say in the sphere of online streaming and everything like that. In this sphere, a lot of people always talk about how they want to help out other creators and everything, and they want to help rise up and rise together and all that other nonsense they keep spewing. But so few of them actually do it, and it really is refreshing when we still get some people that are willing to help other creators out and not step on their toes. I mean, it was really cool when Bancroft helped you out, and then Dave had you on. Marinus, man, Marinus, whenever Marinus could stop in and he can get a little bit of shine, man, it's freaking awesome, man. It's always a pleasure to see this guy. I've known this guy for years, and some of the other people that have helped everybody out along the way. It's always nice when these people are still around and they absolutely counterpoint to all the garbage, especially the bigger creators, the ones that don't fulfill, the ones that don't deliver. It's a really good counterpoint to them to say, hey, there's still a lot of good people in the independent scene that you need to pay attention to.
Amen to that, brother. Because that's what we got to make sure people know that. Because I know there's a lot of people ran away from the indies like they ran away from the mainstream. We're trying to get them back. That's why we have finished product. We have excellent creators here, killer books. Like I said, everyone on this panel, I've backed them at least once or twice. I made sure to at least do something. Because I love people who have this kind of talent, this imagination. If I had more funds, I'd be backing more projects. But, right now things are super tight all around. And I get it. I do get it. So, guys, if you haven't backed it, if you can't afford to, at least grab the links, put them on social media, let people know. We have great indie creators here. I can't hammer that point enough. But speaking of other indie creators, we also have Chris in the house, and he's got a project as well. It's over on Amazon at the moment, but you got Infinite Tale Chronicles Chapter 2. Beautiful stuff. Chris, how you doing?
Oh, doing great. Yeah, we're working on Chapter 2 for Book 3 right now. Those who backed the Book 2 campaign actually got a 44-page black and white preview of Book 3 for Chapter 1.
That's killer.
So, yeah, so we're hoping that, some of the feedback we got from that, we're going to incorporate it into the legitimate release of Book 3, which will contain probably 3 or 4 chapters. And yeah, it's going to be a beefy boy.
Nice.
So yeah,
dude,
man, I'm excited to get it out. Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited to get it out because I'm working with Nerium now, Nerium Nova, and it's so refreshing to have that kind of an open communication where we're able to kind of exchange back and forth and not have to wait like weeks or something.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good thing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much. Let me say a quick hello to the chat, and then we're going to start hitting some campaigns here. So super fan Adam Shawhan first in the chat tonight. Hope you're doing well, brother. Congrats on the birth of all the little dogs.
Bark.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Dude, great people there. And next week we got to showcase some cool stuff that he had. We missed out on the toy stream, but we'll get a cool. He's got a video he put up too, so we'll show that for next week as well. Maybe we'll show later in this stream. You guys got to remind me because I get forgetful sometimes. Tehillim, how you doing, brother? Good seeing you.
Shalom.
What up?
Of course, we got Marinus saying hi to everybody.
Oh, Marinus is in the house. Oh man. Oh wait a minute, he's on the panel. Don't say hi to that guy in the chat too.
I have to. We're all good people here.
Hey,
What's up,
Tommy.
Good seeing you, brother. Yeah, like I said, man, like we got awesome people here. I got Modler in the house as well. How you doing, man?
Nice,
we
man.
got J.R. William 88. How you doing? Good to see
Hey.
you.
RJ.
Hey, RJ.
Yeah, like I said, RJ. What did I say?
Hey, Dr. Rhino.
How are we doing? Yeah, Dr. Rhino's in the house as
Dr.
well.
Rhino, hey.
We got Derek. What's up,
Mike.
everybody? Good seeing you
Hey,
guys.
dude.
We got a couple new faces too. This is always good. Remember, let people know about
Derek.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be
Share the links
Hey,
out
Derek.
there. Share the links out there. Let everybody know we're going because it's always games with all these different platforms. I don't care if you're on Rumble, YouTube, doesn't matter. They're going to play the game always, and there's always going to be shadow ban. What's up, Captain House?
What's up, man?
Hey.
He's over on the Rumble side. So
Nice.
yes, we're streaming on
Nice.
both right now, YouTube and Rumble. Later we'll go to Rumble exclusively when we talk about a couple of other things because YouTube doesn't like when we talk about real life stuff for some reason. I don't know. Keely's in the house as well. How you doing, brother?
Hey.
We got Chris Fisk saying hello to everybody out there in the chat. He's also on panel, as you know.
Yes,
like
I
said,
am.
Awesome.
Hong Kong. Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. Amazing stuff right there.
Good morning.
But yeah. Let's hit some campaigns here because, like I said, we got good ones. And in fact, yeah, Dave, if you're ready here, I'll show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll pull you up. There we go. So
And what up, Godzillionaire, also in the chat.
Oh, Godzillionaire, how you doing, brother? Good seeing you.
Godzillionaire. That's a fantastic name.
Right.
Yeah, he's awesome. Funny guy too. Like I said, we got some of the best people out here, and that's what I love. You know, really good stuff. You got to see when manliness and motivation comes in. That guy's got so many jokes. It's glorious. He's usually hanging out when we're doing our Sunday streams too. So yeah, much love to all the good people out there. Dave,
Yes.
you got the floor. Let them know about this awesome project because boy, does it look great.
All right, man. All right. Well, the Perfect 10 series, right? It's a series I've been working on for years now. I started this with the artist Paul Rodriguez. Paul Rodriguez drew like Wolverine and Justice League America, and now for some reason he wanted to work with me. So I'm really grateful. So if you like superheroes, right? So this is a brand new superhero universe. It's a complete universe. I've been working on this since the 90s. This universe. And 10, the main character, is new to this universe. So starting issue 1, as a new reader, she is kind of the stand-in. So through her, you can get to learn this new universe, all these characters. She basically wakes up. She doesn't know who she is, where she is, what she's doing there. And she has to figure all of that out while superpowered beings are trying to kill her, right? She doesn't know why. So it's really action packed. So it's once it starts, it never stops moving. 6 issues is one complete arc. We finished issue 6. I have it right here. It's printed, it's done, it's complete, right?
Hell yeah.
While we were, my original idea was we're going to do a campaign for issue 6, like we did with the previous campaigns. But then people told me, why not produce the trade paperback at the same time, so you don't have to rebuild hype, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a fantastic idea. So Critical Blast, they do publishing, they do printing, they do distribution, and they produce the trade paperback called the Perfection Collection, which you can also get through this campaign, which is all 6 issues combined, which is at least 192 pages of superhero adventure action, plus extra. So you get some extra material in there. Here you see the covers of the books that are in this trade paperback. So we have the trade paperback. We also have the hardcover, right? And it has some extra material. It maybe has a extra scene in there that you can't find in the regular issues, right? So we try to give backers of the trade something extra.
That's awesome, dude.
Here you see
Like
art
said,
from.
We have a lot of similar type of themes or part of ideas that, because we said it too in the beginning, like our main character each, like it's the same deal, right?
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so I thought that was kind of neat and fun. But
that was indeed cool. That was great minds,
nice.
man.
Hell
So
yeah.
here you see some art from the previous issues. This from issue 2, for instance. So 10, with every issue we slowly build. So it's not like you get overwhelmed with this entire world. It's like through 10 you get to slowly learn new things. Each issue introduces new characters. Some of these characters I created back in the 90s and finally show up. Other characters are brand new. This is a universe that builds organically. So if I have a specific role that needs to be filled, then we introduce a new character. It's not just introducing characters for the sake of introducing them, right? They have to have a reason to be there.
Yeah, has to make sense to the story, and that's a good thing.
This image, by the way, you see right here is based on a cover done by Mike Deodato Jr. for a Wonder Woman story.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Wonder Woman versus Requiem. And he so Pau repurposed that for this particular image, and it works really well, really cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm glad he credited him too like that. That's awesome. See, that's a good thing right there.
Yeah. Someone mailed me like, hey dude, I want you to know that your artist stole some poses from Mike Deodato Jr. And I'm like, No, dude, there's this little homage like sitting
Yeah.
down
Right,
there.
he literally said it after my favorite Dow Jr.
Yes.
So yeah, and see that's what I like too when people are honest about it. Because yeah, how many times were these plagiarists caught? You know, like we've seen that. But when you actually do it purposefully like that, and you say,
it's a
thank you,
homage. Yeah.
exactly. That's how you do it
Yes.
right.
Yes.
But like I said, this project looks killer.
Yeah, it
Dave,
does.
Man, you always have quality stuff here. I like it too because it has like Invincible kind of flavor to it.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm a huge fan of Invincible, like the comic book, not so much the animated show, but the comic book is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And even the writer Kirkman, he's a huge inspiration to me.
Nice.
I learned a lot from his way of writing, you know. But yeah, I like that flavor also because no page is wasted. Every panel matters. Every panel is layered with visual info, but also like dialogue if necessary. You know, so everything matters. Also because as indie creators, you also have so much resources to go with, right? So you have to make sure that every page counts.
Yep. That is definitely the truth. Like I said, man, it is a beautiful project. Great stuff going on here. A lot of talent on this. And Dave fulfills. He fulfills his projects. Like he said, he's got it right there in hand. And that's what we love here.
Yeah. So I sent a few boxes to. The thing is, I print them over here. I live in the Netherlands, and I wanted to do like quality control of these books, right? So I printed them here, but also because I have my own shop. Plus, I do like conventions, so I need my own books, right? But I shipped some books over to Critical Blast. They received them, so they will be fulfilling the single issues this month. For the United States, right? And if you bought a Perfection collection, they're still putting that together. So they're still doing the graphic design and all of that. But they did produce this book, which is the artist edition of Perfect 10, the hardcover. Right? Look at this. It's really cool. So this is by Critical Blast. It's their label, and they are making the Perfection collection, which will be bigger than this one. So this is like 132 pages, if I remember correctly. And the Perfection collection will be at least 192.
That's awesome.
So that's a big boy, right?
Hell yeah.
And you will get that together with this one. So yeah, really cool, really proud. I'm really lucky to work with them. They're true professionals. They do all the distribution, which saves me a lot of headache. So
that's awesome. It's getting crazy out there, folks.
Yeah, logistics are a nightmare these days.
Right. So wait, Dave, you have your own comic shop?
Well, I have my web store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, jmcomics.com, so people can purchase. I have this particular rule that I put a book on crowdfunding. We need to fund these books somehow, finance them. Then they're produced, then the backers get them, and after the campaign ends, it takes 1 year before the books go on the campaign, or I mean on the store.
On your store.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so if you back, you have a 1 year, like you have them 1 year earlier, and in between, I still go to conventions. I sell them there, right? Nice. But so this book you can get right now through this campaign, and after that, it will take 1 year before you can buy it on my shop.
Dude, that's fantastic. Nice. And yeah, they say Critical Blast. Yeah, fulfill Derek's book as well. Dude, that's great.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Cool. Yeah, man.
Hey, it's good to see this type of stuff. Absolutely. This is what we got to do. We got to keep getting the indies off the ground. Too many people got their knives in their hands.
Vinny, can you go? Can you scroll back up a little bit? We have the delete. There you go. The deleted editions. So this was a idea from Critical Blast, right? So. Because I have this weird tendency that I sometimes remove scenes from books. And sometimes these scenes are completely drawn also. So you have like completely inked, colored, everything, right? And these pages are never meant to be published. But they told me, why not do a deleted edition? So you put everything there. This is not canon. So people like to see this.
That's cool.
So we have a extra book through Critical Blast. It's also 32 pages, I believe, with content that was never meant to be published.
Okay.
It even has designs of the main character 10 before she looked like she looks now. So designs that never made the cut.
Dude, that's cool. That is very cool. See, like I said, man, it's think outside the box.
It makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because I mean, how many people sit there and they want to watch the movie when it's got the director's cut or something else? It wasn't normally. That's pretty smart of them. That's like keeping an eye on the possibility to be able to sell more merchandise or sell more for another creator. That's very smart.
Exactly.
Just like the Blu-rays and the DVDs. You got like 20 minutes of deleted scenes in some movie. It's like, wow.
Well, I mean, it's for the collector, the completionist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, at the quality of this book, you definitely want more. That is definitely a good thing right there.
Plus, with this campaign, Power Rodrigues is also offering personal commissions. So if you want a character drawn, can be any character, can be mainstream, can be your own, can be Jamieverse, whatever. He will draw it for you, and you will get a high-res scan plus the original sent to your house, and you can use it for anything you want. Right?
Awesome.
I can personally attest to this.
Yes.
Wait, what did you do with that?
Well, yeah. So POW commissioned POW through the campaign. What was it? The two previous campaigns.
Yes.
So I got the sketch. And then I colored it, and I made it into supplementary material for the book 2 campaign. So you got like a nice 5x7 holofoil card with POW's artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually, while Dave was doing his launch stream for this campaign, I was like, oh yeah, what am I doing? And I ended up updating my backing to get a third POW Rodrigues commission. So that means that my book 3 campaign will also have POW Rodrigues. So if you're a fan of Perfect 10, you like POW's art style, there's a supplementary element that will be in book 3 as well.
Nice.
Cool.
Excellent.
Very cool.
Excellent.
Dude,
thank you,
awesome
Chris.
stuff. Let's
thank you.
Dude, it's awesome. So right now, he's got 86 backers, 16 days to go. We're getting up there. Again, we got to get numbers up on all these books. So if it is something that you're down for, definitely jump on it. The link is in the description, but I will drop it down here for people as well.
So, something I'd like to add as well. So as an indie creator, I'm also an indie backer. In fact, I started off as an indie backer. Mm-hmm. And one way, in my opinion, you can tell from my backing trends of whether or not a book is good or a series is good is if I'm a returning backer. Mm-hmm. And I've been with Perfect 10 through all 6 issues. I actually have the individual issues, and I backed the trade paperback as well, so I can lend out the individual issues. Mm-hmm. So that right there says that if I was able to stick around 6 times, this is a really good project, guys. This isn't like, hey, I got an idea. Like, no, this is well thought out, well written. I mean, clearly the art is amazing. Mm-hmm. So, if you are to take the plunge, I mean, I'll put my name on it, man. I'll be like, I'm the asshole that recommended it because I'm a huge fan, like, and as somebody that's not like a huge capes and tights fan, mm-hmm. that's a feat within itself. You won me over. Yep. You know what I mean? Like I got my introduction into comics through like Meta Helon or ElfQuest. Mm-hmm. And so I'm more of like the fantasy, give me Elric, give me that stuff. So when I picked up Perfect 10, and I was like, wow, like it hooked me, it got me. Mm-hmm. So if you're on the fence, I mean, I don't know what else I can say. Word of mouth is the best marketing tool for indies, and I got a big mouth.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah. Throughout this entire series, you also get the feeling. Perhaps this is why some people who aren't really into superheroes latch on to this somehow, because Michael Bancroft told me the same thing. that Ten herself isn't really a superhero. She doesn't really belong in this world, and you constantly have this feeling that she doesn't really belong somehow, but she has to find her way, right? And maybe that's the vibe that really that people like about this comic. It makes it stand out.
Yeah,
it's killer. It's killer stuff. Hell yeah, man. Dave, anything else you want to say about it before we jump on over to Marinus?
No, I just want to thank people for backing and sharing it. And if you, we also have digitals, so you can like, I think for $8 or $9 you have the digital edition. I will send it out. The book's done, so I will send it out as soon as the campaign is over.
Beautiful.
And please talk about it, guys. Just tell other people about this campaign, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Jump on this whenever you can. I love getting physical, so yeah. When I got more scratch, I'm definitely gonna be pulling the trigger on more stuff too. Because I
got a whole shelf for this.
Yeah, this project's awesome. Again, same with Marinus, what he has, and I want to showcase that as well. So let me stop sharing for a moment. But yeah, the link is there. Dave put it out there. I put it out there. Grab it. Grab that link. Make sure everyone knows about these awesome books. Grab Marinus as well.
Thank you, Vinny.
Dude, a pleasure, my friend. A pleasure.
Yeah, the Dutch are showing up tonight for indie comics, man.
Yeah. There we go. We got
the Dutch.
We're gonna start our own brand. We're gonna start our brand new NATO of comic creators.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I'm basically a first-time comic creator. You know, this is my own IP for the very first time. I also, just like Dave, we all both, you know, we come from the Netherlands, and you know, we grew up with the '90s comics and with all the superheroes. But we also delved a lot in European comics, which has a lot of high fantasy and high sci-fi. Which unfortunately America doesn't have much access to, and I wish they did, because there were some banger European comics out there.
Oh yeah.
And I decided, you know, since, you know, a lot of people do, amongst other things, a lot of superhero stuff, and I thought, you know, I wanted to do something completely different. And I decided to go into a science fiction, fantasy, horror comic. Well, sort of. Well, there's horror elements in it. And basically, this is set in a fictional medieval world where aliens have invaded the Earth. And basically, hundreds of years ago, something crashed into the mountains. Something came out of the mountains, wiped a complete village out. And they are basically raising the whole land. But they're being stopped by other beings that also come from you know, another planet. They basically are the exterminators. They hunting these creatures, and there was a war. It's called the Pylon War. Apparently, all these creatures were just wiped out, gone, and those creatures that, you know, came from the stars also are gone. But the weapons that they use, called pylons, these are basically living weapons, bioweapons, war machines. They stayed behind. A lot of these machines just became part of history. A lot of lore. People were afraid of them. Some people are curious about them, and there's a lot of people study them. And at some point, they are just there in the world, like statues or underwater, or you know, broken. They cannot be repaired because they have alien technology, and the people that live in this world don't know what aliens is. They basically see something that are not coming from this world, and they still don't know. That's why some of them do some research. And then we have one of the girls called Isabel here. This is one of the protagonists. These are one of the sisters, or one of the two sisters. She's basically studying these pylons. She's very intrigued by it, and some people are even make a complete festival out of it, because those people, those creatures that came from the sky, saved the world from total annihilation in this realm here. But somehow these creatures come back, and they want to. Well, they basically started where they you know, where they left off. Basically, they want to expand. They want to kill everyone here and
But
dominate the land.
this time the people who were operating those big mech things, they're gone. They've been long since
They're
dead.
gone.
So
They're gone.
So we got
Yeah.
the two females who are figuring it out, kind of, and getting these things moving.
Yes, exactly. There's
That's
reasons
awesome.
for that, but it's not really, it's in this book. The first volume here, I wanted to show a lot of action here to hopefully get the reader interested, and people say, hey, what is this? I haven't seen anything like this before. I'm curious,
Mhm.
and so I wanted to showcase some really cool actions, set pieces, but also some quiet moments like you see here, showcasing the art of Sid Tallis. And Federico Siok is one of the, basically now the main colorist on this book. I have two colorists, but Federico is doing now the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Nicely
done.
Looks great, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can pump it full of action. What is cool, I like that. But I want to also show a little bit more world building, storytelling, fleshing out characters.
Yeah, I get the good roller coaster,
Yeah.
Calm moments, action moments. Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta get it all in there.
Yeah, a little bit ups and downs, with ups and downs, I mean, action and then some quiet time, and then we go back to the action. And this is something that people never have seen before. Nobody have seen these creatures. Nobody knows what these creatures can do. And there are some unique designs out there, and there is different kind of pylons in the world, and we see just a couple of them, right? I mean, we cannot show every pylon, but there's also a lot of mystery and questions, as you can see here, as Isabel and Vivienne going with their mentor, the Meister, going to in this monastery, and they see something big, something weird. We have this blue thing sticking out of the walls, and there's a big door with chains on it, but it's half open, so they get in there. But there's something in there as well, including a skeleton, a dead person that has a scroll and something on its head, a crown, and that is part of the mystery that will reveal itself in due time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
stuff, man.
Yeah, it's 36. Yeah, it's 36 pages. We went for 34, but I just I'm sorry, 32, but I expanded to 36 pages. And yeah, I think we give the people more bang for their buck. And also
Absolutely.
Islands, Paul Roderick's
Paul's making the rounds. Good for him, man.
Yeah. Everything that Dave Brink, I'm stealing it. Stealing his artist, his colorist, his
oh no.
Jeez.
As well. I mean, lending.
Yeah.
I'm lending.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm also here. I draw a nice woman with nice tits. So I'm just saying.
I mean,
oh man,
it's just she's well endowed, right? And
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
great stuff.
We need to give the people what they want. I mean, back in the day, there was a lot of food and women that produces children. They have to be nourished. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The nice milk jugs are very.
Yeah, I was
very
going to say the babies look like they'd be well nourished.
Right? Yeah. They need to be well fed. I mean, it's the medieval times, right? It's just food is scarce.
That's awesome.
So this is a bookmark, right? Like
yes.
what we're looking at? Oh,
yeah,
that's
bookmark.
awesome.
Maybe we turn it into a print, but it really depends on how it all turns out. I like this bookmark actually, but the art I think is so funny and cool and good looking. Maybe I'm gonna make a print of that. But a bookmark is basically perfect for this. Maybe a bigger bookmark. I don't want it to make it small. Something fun for the people. Yeah. We have also the back side that you're not seeing here, but the back side is a mirror side, so you also see the back in full color.
All right.
All right.
Chris, keep it in your pants. Man with some motivations here as well, man. How you doing? He's like, yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
This is cool.
Hey.
Yeah. See, yeah, we all love this kind of stuff. It's excellent. I know you said earlier he had another joke too. He said something about Monica Lewinsky. Oh, word of mouth. Yeah, she got good word of mouth too, they said. But yeah, Sue, get word of mouth out there for everybody. It's important. Dude, yeah, we got the Lizard King in here as well, man. How you doing,
Hello there.
brother? Good seeing you, dude. Let's see. I think it's we got Dave Brink in the house too. How you doing?
Dave Feed. Yeah,
hey, David.
Another Dave.
Dave Feed. Sorry. Oh my God.
Yeah. David is my co-writer. Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at Dave over
yeah.
here, and he was saying hello to Dave Feed, and I said, "Hey, hi to Dave Brink again."
Too many days. Man. Too many days.
Hey, Dave's. Welcome to my personal hell, because for some reason Gen Xer parents decided to name their kid Chris, and if somebody in my school said the name Chris, about 1,000 of us would look up.
That's crazy.
It happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
by the
shit.
way, I also have a Pau Rodriguez cover. By the way, if people like Pau's art, we have a cover of Pau as well.
Yeah, dude, they're all so like you got the Zong brothers there. You've got Pau. Yeah, and they all have like it's like there's something for everyone. Like each of these covers has a distinct feeling, and I like that. I like it when it does that because it attracts different readers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same story, but yeah, you're getting kind of like this is more of like a thematic one that's dealing with the story. This is an action one. You look at the Zong Brothers ones, and it gives you that nice like relaxed vibe.
Yeah.
Or like the intermission between the battles.
Yeah.
Exactly. It basically tells a story, I think, and like I said, it's just distinguished from another. We have a horror cover from Sid Tellis, the artist, as well, which gives this, this atmosphere of this monster lurking into the woods, right? Wants to eat those girls, and has this, as a lot of people say, this Lord of the Rings vibe to it when the Nazgul is,
those designs are crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's cool shit.
It's freaking awesome.
Another awesome project. Like I said, Marinus, he delivers to, man, with these stories and everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I got a couple of your projects, and again,
Thank you.
that's why I said open invite for you guys. If I'm streaming and you guys want to keep pushing stuff, you're more than welcome to come on. Like I said, I just dropped the link out of nowhere too for Marinus, because I think it is very important. Get eyes on these campaigns. We need that. Boy, do we need that everywhere. It's definitely a good thing. And for all the shit that everything else is going on in the world, we need some really good distractions, and these are fantastic. Awesome stories, action, hot women, monsters, you name it. We get it all on all the campaigns have been showing the last couple of weeks here, and we're going to keep pushing. You got 36 backers so far, 9 days left. Let's get those numbers higher. We definitely need that. Well, we're gonna play the trailer too. Let's do
Absolutely. We need to bring the fun back, man, in comics.
We need to bring what?
We need to bring the fun back in comics.
Yeah,
absolutely, dude.
Right?
Absolutely. That is the goal of all this stuff. I'm gonna show you something cool too after this, because I finished 2 other pieces. I'm gonna put on the campaign later today. It should have been up already, but I was juggling some stuff. So. Yep. Beautiful stuff. Yes. Shout out to Red Gaze putting that one together. He's always doing beautiful stuff, man.
He's so awesome. Yeah, he did it, like I said, last minute. I'm so thankful for that. It was, I believe, probably 1 or 2 days before we went live on Michael Bancroft. I was so nervous. I was so nervous.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh my God. It's
great.
Well, that's going back to Tommy. I know he had to cut out before he had to take care of some personal stuff, but awesome. Very, very, very freaking cool here. I was going to make a joke about the poop thing again, but we don't have to. Anyway, but we do have awesome stuff here and good people. Yeah. Shout out to Red Gaze. I use a piece from the intro he's done for me in the past, with the lightning bolt with my logo, the Mellow Art World. So you guys see it in the beginning of this every Friday.
Oh yeah.
So Very, very cool. There is the link for Marinus's project. Like I said, get it out there. Grab all these links, put them out. They're on the description as well. So if you do miss them on the chat, you can grab them over there. Anyone watching the replay, definitely jump over there and do that.
Thank you for sharing.
Dude, always a pleasure. Let me plug mine a little bit as well here. Because again, these projects, it means so much to us all. What we've been doing, what we're creating. This is another one. Like, I came up with City of Venus originally when I was in high school, and it evolved over the years. And I made sure I was gonna start packing it with so much cool stuff. Because again, it's about world building. You know, I told Dave and other people too, and I went on their channel, kind of like how the process started and how much I love to do this stuff. Storytelling with your own characters, I think, is just so awesome, so amazing. You could do what you want, but again, make it make sense. Make sure the stories are going to be killer, because that's what we have here. We got some action-packed stuff. Same deal, you know. We got our main character, Jessica Vanguard. She wakes up in this world she doesn't recognize. Doesn't know what the hell's going on. Everything is like destroyed. She follows what looks like a survivor in this area and kind of stumbles upon something bigger and more dangerous of what's happening here. You know, she gets herself into a lot of danger. We got action, adventure, you name it. You know, issue 2, we're diving deeper into the main character. You're gonna find out more that's going on here, including why everything's destroyed, the power source everyone's they're fighting for, these elites that they want. That's very, very scarce. It's a cool little journey, but we got a lot more going on too. There's a bigger connection with other stuff. Again, since I got that connected universe, you're going to start to see how all of this comes together, and I think it's pretty damn awesome, because this series ends up leading into another series, which is, it's kind of finite. That one's going to be a certain amount of books. I already have kind of like what I'm planning for each one. It's another old story that I've done, but it's very crucial to everything else I've been building. And I think it's going to be a really, really awesome time. And it's going to get into deeper stuff that people are like, oh, Vinny, do you like this? Do you like that? I love a whole bunch of genres. Much like our fellows here on the panel, I was influenced by European comics as well. There's a lot of cool stuff I like. Growing up in, you know, the 80s, the 90s and everything, going back, looking at older movies too. I love it all, you know. So from sci-fi to medieval to Greek history and all that, you name it. Like, I love all that stuff. So
yeah, you can tell your art has a little bit of this European flavor, because it's not really specifically American style, right? What you produce.
Yeah,
cool.
Which it's great too, because like, I developed this kind of like over the years, because my main thing was learning everything from actual like real world stuff, anatomy, all that, and then starting to pepper in some of the flavors that I enjoyed out of comic books and what kind of stands out. You know, Enrico Marini, he's one of my favorite artists. You know, he's done Raptors, the Gypsy book. He's done a bunch of stuff, and like the way that he kind of he's done his layouts and how his use of line work mixed with colors, and everything looks cinematic. It feels like you're watching a movie, and that's kind of the vibe that I enjoyed. I always loved. There's other artists and stuff too, but he's the first one that comes to mind that I really appreciate. And so I mean, storytelling aspects too. Like, I'm a big fan of Greg Capullo. We want to talk about an American guy. You know, he was a big influence growing up. I was lucky to kind of be friends with him for a little while. Him and his wife. The COVID shit kind of threw a lot of monkey wrench into everything, but I got to hang out with him at a couple of conventions. And, you know, good people. When it comes to this stuff, when it comes to the actual artwork and storytelling, like, it has to be clear. It has to read well. It's got to be fun. It's got to pull the viewer in. And again, it's the highs and the lows. You want that really good roller coaster. And trust me, in this book, you're gonna get it. You know, we got big fights in here. We got some cool shit. We got science stuff. We got the quiet moment. We got heroic moments. Because which is kind of one of the main things she's doing in the main book. It's pretty important and pretty cool. So wait until you see how it all unfolds. I think you guys are going to be super, super excited. But let me get back up to the top and I'll show you the actual trailer.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
This one. I put a lot into it. So the very beginning is Red Gaze. I borrowed it from another video that he made for me, but everything else is me. And then we have the music by this man right here. Again, awesome dude. So thank you. Thank you for that. So yeah, let's play this one.
City of Venus. Dead City. The city named after Venus, the goddess of love. This city was designed to lure people here as a false hope. Many thought that they would be welcomed, able to rebuild and grow our world with new technologies and love for one another. At one point in time, it did seem to be working. It was almost genuine. Almost.
Genuine.
It's now more appropriately known as Dead City. After the wars, chemical fallout and experimentation on its people, this once modern marvel is now a wasteland.
Marvel.
Survivors of all kinds stay hidden, most of which made their home under the city,
Ooh,
void of electrical tech that can be shut down by those in power. Many survivors develop their own untraceable power sources to better hide from the governing and policing eyes of the select few in the floating city called Venus. The floating city in the sky houses the top of the world's most powerful and intelligent people. Although the scientists and engineers are rumored to be more like slaves, creating and prolonging the lives of the ultra-elite in whatever monstrous ways they can. It's done by breaking the laws of science and nature. Much like the story of how the city came to be, suspended in the sky. The wars and plagues brought on by man were created and brewing for centuries. As technology grew, it became easier to separate the rich from the poor. Population control was in effect, and its main killer throughout history was, and still is, war. The first massive war that set the destruction of the world into motion hundreds of years ago was the discovery of a new crystal-based element, coveted by all, centridium. It was envisioned to be used as a new and everlasting power source. Its first and only discovery was here, in this very city.
So there you go. And of course, we're mainly some motivation. I'm giving this thumbs up, only it's not a thumb. Thank you, brother. I'm happy you're excited about the project as well. But yeah, like I said, this is killer. This is 96 pages. This is
that's a big one.
Yeah, this is 1 and 2 together. I just went ahead and just let's go big. Let's go all out on this one, because issue 2 is more than double the size of the first one anyway. So I'm like, I want to make sure everyone's going to be able to read this thing from beginning to end. And yeah, we got plenty of great options too. We got the other projects on this campaign. Shadow of the Kraken, Through the Woods. I couldn't do everything together. I put a limited tier. Someone was kind of asking me if I'd be able to do it. Looking at the numbers, I'm, all right, I could do. I did it limited, so there's only like one other version. So if you guys do want everything together, there's one more option for that. So that's all 5 books. It's 2 massive art books. That's like 204 pages altogether. We have the hardcover Through the Woods. That's 100 pages. Shadow of the Kraken, 52 pages. And City of Venus, 96 pages. So again, we don't go small here. We go huge, tremendous. We go big. So
you've been busy, man.
Yeah,
really, right?
Been pumping out the work over the years for sure. And yeah, and people are like, why are you a little black-pilled every now and then? I'm like, well, did you see the world I created? I'm like, I had to get my mind into that place, and it wasn't that hard to with what's going on in the world today. But there's hope. There's good stuff, and yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it in the series. There's a lot of great stuff happening here. I made sure you guys are going to be able to get some really cool original artwork on this campaign. Just a ton of great stuff. I mean, I know you guys hear me say it all the time, but it's here. You want something good. You want top quality. We got it for you. So
nice.
Yeah, let me show you guys too. Hold on, I did finish another those 2 pieces.
New art.
Yeah, this is yeah. Here's some original new pieces. I just scanned it in, so they're not trimmed yet or anything. But I scanned them together because why the hell not? They're brother and sister. We got Colossus and Magic. So these are gonna be, They're going to be going up on the campaign. Yeah, everyone loves. They call me the Booty King for a reason. So I got to make sure there's at least one nice piece that's got plenty of booty on it. And yeah, so there's Magic, and here's Colossus. This one, I got a video I did too. Once this goes up in the campaign, I'll put the video out as well, because this is actually metallic paint on his face and on his hair. So and it looks really good in person. Like you keep moving it in the light, you're like, oh shit. So I was having some fun messing around with some things here, but
so there's this strange popularity with Magic that I don't think comes from the comics, right? It's outside of the comics. Yes, this popularity going on.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't that sure to be, because I remembered her from her original look, which she has the one metal arm. She's got
Dark Child.
Yeah. The black and yellow X-Men outfit or whatever. Like, that's what I really remember. And then later on, I saw her pop up again, and there's no metal arm. And then she got this black outfit with the big sword and everything. I'm like, okay, so yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere as well. I don't know when the design changed, but lately, yeah. Oh my God, she's been popping up in popularity. So I'm like, okay, let's do a cool piece.
Well, she's a hot and cool looking character, right? I mean, yeah, absolutely. She has a cool design, sexy design. I still don't get it, right? I mean, people, well, certain people, activists, are calling, sexy women are bad, etc., etc. And it was something that has, Marvel done for a long time. It completely failed, of course. And now they're all going back to the sexy characters and the cleavage and the naked belly, etc. And now nobody says anything about it anymore. There's no peep from all those people that just vilified us from. Oh man, you just want to jerk off to characters.
Oh, they still do.
It's still there here and there, but I think
feminism intensifies.
Well, with the popularity of those OnlyFans models, like this is all the artwork stuff is tame in comparison.
Oh God, yeah,
right? Because these girls are like prostituting themselves essentially online for money. So it's bizarre. I don't know. The whole thing is just crazy what happened to this world and this society. But we're still trying to make sure that things are sexy and at least we have a good balance. We don't just want to go gratuitous for the sake of it. Because to me, I think that actually hurts stories when people go that extreme.
Yeah.
Our Sid Tellis, my main artist, is now in the chat as well.
Oh, sweet! Hey.
Yeah. We were just showing the project before too.
Yeah, man. Great work, dude.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, looks great.
That's definitely a good thing. But yeah, like I said, hit like and subscribe and everything, people. Remember, grab these links, get them out there, let everyone know. Awesome creators, awesome projects. And like I said, these will go up on the campaign probably later today, or later tonight, rather.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing what we could here. Make sure everyone's going to be very happy with what they get. And again, all these books are done. These are done, ready to go.
So are these just warm-up sketches for you before you start to actually draw pages?
Sometimes they are. It all kind of depends. Like I even have like a series of like loose ones. It's just like if I have a cool idea, just kind of put it down. Just so I don't forget it later or it reminds me of something else. But yeah, it's interesting too, being a writer and an artist, because I'll start to get like things like depending where I am. I'd be taking a shower and I have a cool thought in my head, taking a drive. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I got to wait for a red light and I write something down or record something, because it's like, yeah, there's something fun that I want to do. Or, oh, I finally cracked the code of how did I get from point A to point C? I needed something else here.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's fun.
I love those moments.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're doing something completely different, and suddenly you have it. You're just whoa.
Yeah.
Fantastic moment. Yeah.
Yeah. It's hilarious. I saw something like that recently with what's his name? The director of Mad Max.
Which one?
Well, he directed all of them. Same dude. Why can't I think of his name? Miller.
I forgot.
I forgot his first name, but Dr. Miller. That dude, he's awesome. He was a medical doctor, and then he got into the movie side of things. But when they were coming up with Fury Road, he goes, they had like an idea for an ending, what they wanted to do, and it was going to be different. And he's like, but he wasn't happy with it. He goes, he told the writers kind of like play around with what we're going to do or whatever. And then one day near the end of production, he runs and he goes, I got it. And they go, what is it? He goes, They go back to the beginning, and they go, what? They go, it's the only place that's green. So like he had his epiphany moment of what he wanted to do with Fury Road, and yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
So
and sometimes it's so simple, but you can't see it, right?
George Miller, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, George Miller.
Yes. Yeah, I get
Right.
it's cool
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, even like the Furiosa, like that turned out to be a really good movie. You know, a lot of people were crying too much. Oh, it's girl power, blah blah blah. Have you watched the movie? It's damn good what they did. So
Hemsworth stole the show from that one.
Yeah, he did a killer job with that. But again, fun stuff, you know, and I think that's what it's about. Especially people who created their own universes of
Right. Hey, Vinny, you're doing a lot of, you know, except for your own comic, you do a lot of pinups stuff on your. You have also an art book, right?
Oh yeah, the art books, they're on the campaign as well.
Yeah,
we got some beautiful stuff there. Yeah,
okay.
Let me jump down to it.
I mean, why not show it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got all this. Yeah, I got a ton of stuff on these campaigns. So yeah, here we go.
Let them know who you are. I mean,
yes. Oh, absolutely. But yeah, all right. For those who didn't know, formerly designer McFarlane Toys, comic book creator. I've done covers for Image, Blue Water Comics, a bunch of different places. Toy designs for Toy Biz. Randy Bowen. Yeah, just a slew of stuff.
You have the best resume.
Right? Talk about filing, Jesus.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's. I told you, man. Like I wasn't afraid to talk about stuff either, because like I was always like, I had my arguments with him regarding females in his figure line. He hated to put females in his toy line, and everyone's like, those sell out the best, the quickest.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You have characters like Angela, and these other ones in your you know, in your comic book and all that.
Yeah.
Why not
he
get
was
more?
He was supposed to be the businessman, right?
Yeah, you would think, but you know, we've heard how he thinks of women and people who like women for some reason. He thinks they're serial killers. They're serial. What's wrong with you? Like, if I understand, if it's a grown man, he's got an obsession with like what is it, My Little Pony? Yeah, something's wrong, right? Something's wrong. The bronies, something's got to be wrong up there a little bit. I get it, but when we're talking about female characters who are heroic, you know, doing cool shit, you grew up with them in the books and all that, you're just gonna throw them away? Like, if he got the Marvel license, would he not make a Black Widow figure? Or any of the X-Men ones, the Storm, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like use your brain.
Finny's going on. Finny is going. Yeah, let's.
Because here's the thing. Because I used to have those conversations. Because you're like, we do a line of like male characters where it's like, okay, how come we didn't do the female in this one? And they're like, oh, they're on the fence. Well, like, what are you on the fence about? It's like these are cool properties. These are cool characters. Like doing the video game stuff, like Metal Gear Solid. If you left out the females that are in that game, you know how many people,
Quiet.
You know how many people you would have pissed off.
Yeah.
So it's like, get it in there.
Doesn't he have now a female figure on his newest comic book called The Scorched or something like that? You know, the female Spawn.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Spawn, right?
Yeah. The She Spawn.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's got stuff out there, but it's like, pull the trigger. Ooh. But over the years, you know, we've worn him down. But yeah, back when I was working there, holy shit, he like almost like refused. But I don't know, it's crazy to me, because like if you got him, make sure people are gonna be able to see him, and I think it's pretty crucial. You know, much like this, like you know, I was not gonna draw I'm gonna say Conan, a barbarian dude. If you're gonna do a barbarian dude, he saved a chick, right, from a giant snake, and
That's not Conan.
No, this is a barbarian man.
Oh,
this is for copyright purposes. This is not.
I don't know what you are talking about. That is not. But yeah,
this is not Hook.
This is not public domain. Peter Pan's public domain. So that's fine.
This is Clawman.
This is a lady who likes to explore tombs.
That's Laura Kraft.
Yeah, Flaming Skull Man.
Flame Rider.
We got our classics in here, you know.
Yeah.
We have our sea
creature. The creature from the Blue Lagoon.
Wait, is that Brooke Shields?
Yeah, Brooke Shields gets killed by a giant fishman. I'd watch that.
The Blue Lagoon. Mainly, so that's when you're supposed to say, "Oh, that's the creatures in my pants."
Right off the coast of a certain island.
Oh shit! But yeah, we got some great stuff.
If you can go back to the art below, the cover, I believe this one.
This one.
I think you are pretty good in I don't know, sword and sandal fantasy stuff. I think you can pull it off.
Yeah, trust me, I got some cool stories that I've been kind of working on here and there.
Right.
I got some good ones coming. Like especially if you like that sort of thing, the fantasy elements, and I was a big fan of that as well. Big fan of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
All of that. So
me too.
Chris, get out of town. But we'll pull up his stuff too soon. But yeah, absolutely. Huge fan of that type of stuff. And like I said, we got more projects that are coming. This is the cover to volume 3. This one's 64 pages. But you're gonna get a little bit of everything. I think in my art books and my comic books. That's the piece Stan Lee had at one point that my friend Adam now owns, which again, awesome story there. But very cool stuff. We got Six Gun Gorilla. That was a cover I did for the trade paperback of Brian Kriskow's book. Again, another awesome writer, cool creator.
Yeah.
Projects are killer. Here's Lingerie Lady. So, we got to keep making those jokes, right? And of course, we got a piece on that's actually in Chris's book. Again, these are just a little glimpses of them. The full images are in the art books. So you'll get to see all that great stuff. And there's an Easter egg. If you do have Chris's book, you got to go in the back to decipher what is actually written on the book. It is it's a geeky throwback. So, but yeah, we had fun with it. I remember when I surprised Chris. He's like, "Wait, hold on." He was like looking up part of it. And I just said, "Fuck it, I'll tell him." But
be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
That's right. No, it's better than that. But yeah, really fun stuff. The art books there's a mix of really good stuff in there. Do I have one near me? Arm's reach? Not in arm's reach, I don't think. But the books are big, they're thick, they're awesome. Like I said, the volume 1 and 2 together, it's a reprint and a remaster of the original ones that I had released, because my very first art book, that volume 1, I used a printer I wasn't crazy about. So when I was going to put them together with 2, I threw in an extra 30 pages of content in there. So that's why it ballooned to be like a 140-page book. And I made sure every single page got some kind of pop extra in color, or I touched up almost everything. So it's like the definitive way if you're looking for my art books. And they're limited. There was only 25 left of that tier. Because the art books are together, so they're here. So basically, that's why you get, like I said, 204 pieces of artwork on the campaign. But and again, I have some of the sketches I've done from previous campaigns and conventions and stuff like that. Obviously, like this one sold as well. Adam jumped on this immediately. He's like, because he knows my connections with Spider-Man. I was supposed to draw the character before getting screwed over, thanks to that piece of shit, Joe Quesada. But I mean, everyone knows that story. I've told it so many times. In fact, I have a bumper that kind of captures it all anyway.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That's fair.
Fuck you, Joe Quesada.
Rich Evans speaks for my generation.
So, but anyway, we do have other original pieces here. If you haven't seen them, Cyborg Superman. Part of it is a little bit of a 2-page. It's like 1.5 pages. I didn't do the entire back end, but I just wanted to have fun with this anyway. We do have a Destro piece. This one's got pencil, ink, and colored pencils. Just kind of messing around. Obviously Deadpool for my private collection. Carnage already sold out. We got Wonder Woman. We got these 2 fine ladies as well. If you like Batgirl and Catwoman, we got that there. We got some City of Venus stuff up here. I also have a tier if you want me to do a brand new City of Venus piece. It's most likely going to be a hot chick, but I want to make sure at least we have a little bit of variety in here with having one of the villains. And we do have again, we got some Marvel covers. These were the blank covers, so the logos were there. I drew everything on there aside from the logos. But yeah, so again, more hot ladies. Look, MJ and Peter, the way it's supposed to be. That's how it is, folks. So we got to make sure that the assholes at Marvel know that and remember that. We got some He-Man stuff, She-Ra, Terrifier, more He-Man. So if you're fans of Motu, we got that. We got some more booty here with Cammy from Street Fighter. I forget her name from Spy Family. Is it your?
Wait, I have the manga here. Just give me a second.
Yeah,
what's her name?
She's the mother, right? I believe
I have it also, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Wait.
It was something like that, but yeah, like I said, we got a few pieces. We got a front and back for an Iron Man / Avengers piece. So again, plenty of stuff and a little bit of sexy inked City of Venus right there. So plenty to choose from. Here's a glimpse of things that you might be seeing in the art books. Possibly, maybe, whatever. Oh yeah, that's the cover I did for Hack and Slash for Image. That's the one that was blown up to like 15 to 20 feet high, and they were using it for the convention circuit for Image back when that one came out. So that was pretty cool. But like I said, we got plenty of fun stuff.
Your Forger. That's her name.
Okay, that's it.
Your.
I was right.
What of bridges?
Yes.
So, beautiful stuff. Oh, and like I said, yeah, stretch goals. We're getting closer. So yeah, the first stretch goal unlock is going to be an exclusive print for you guys. You know, there's 6x9 prints. They're usually done very well with the gloss finish and everything. Because I know you guys like the gloss finish for some reason. I don't know. Someone told me it's easier to clean. I don't know what you guys are doing with the artwork, but whatever you want to do, as long as you're supporting, that's cool. The next one up, we'll get 2 exclusive prints. The third one, this is the big one for me anyway. Ash Can. I want to do again like another like kind of mini awesome comic book thing where it's just the black and white pieces. So you're going to see a whole bunch of my pages. Other cool sketches and possibly more convention type stuff, drawings that I've done. Like I want to do like another extra special gift for everyone. So if we could hit 15K by some miracle, you know, if this starts to blow up overnight for whatever reason, I have another idea for another stretch goal too. You know, should it go even higher? But yeah, that'll be for later on. But either way, like I said, I want to load it up with some really cool stuff that people enjoy. I know the prints and extra books are definitely a plus. So yeah, I'm willing to print yet another book for you guys. If we got to do that, yeah, I'd be more than happy to. So let's get those numbers up if you can. Again, Through the Woods, hardcover book, 100 pages. Ash Can, Kelsey Shannon's cover is on the Ash Can. He won the art contest that I ran that time. So. Also, the bigger piece is in the book as well, in the cover section of Through the Woods. So, yeah, a little bit of everything for everybody. Awesome stuff. Oh, yeah, this bookmark. Again, we love the ladies with bookmarks and nice backsides. So we got to make sure all that great stuff is there. I'm not going too heavy with the push on these because you guys know it. But we have less than 100 copies left of the hardcover. Last time I'm going to be printing it like this in this format. So if you want it, this comes with the works, signed by both me and my brother. You get the Ash Can, the bookmark, all that for $55. It's beautiful. You can't go wrong with that. And like I said, at checkout, you could add City of Venus, so you get extra cool stuff right there. And obviously, Shadow of the Kraken. This is the other one. I wrote, drew, inked, lettered, did everything. And this is that awesome pirate story, which it will be continuing. I got another project before we jump to it. But yeah, issue 2, I got some really cool surprises coming at you too. More history, more wild stuff. Cause yeah, we start to go pretty big with this one. And if you guys know, each time I release a new book, it gets bigger, it gets crazier, and these stories are going to be even more compelling. So get ready to jump on that. It is really, really fun stuff. So yeah, like I said, if you love a classic art with a big twist, then definitely this is the book for you. Pirates in History are in this book. We got a little taste. We got a teaser, a little cameo of a couple of pirates, but there's going to be bigger, more known pirates that are going to be in this series as well, mixed with my characters. And again, we're establishing a really cool world here and some big surprises. You know, we have our main characters. They discover this skull that is actually a map amongst a bunch of other treasure. which wasn't even supposed to be there, and the ship that they boarded. There was wrong intel that was given to them, and so they end up going on this crazy journey, and you'll see what ends up happening. But it's pretty massive, and it's not a clear-cut map either that's carved into this skull. It's coded, so they got to decipher what it is, what it's leading to, how many other treasures are actually here. There's a lot bigger stuff to kind of play with in this whole world. So yeah, get ready. Plus, the twist is really killer too in the story. So nice. Get ready for it. But yeah, all my other books are printed and ready to go. The only one that's not printed yet is City of Venus, because we need the funding from the campaign in order to print. But it is complete. So like I said, the wait is not going to be long at all. As soon as I get the money, we're running straight to the printer. So
nice.
Awesome.
Looks great, man.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Yep.
I'm happy you guys love it all. Chris, we're going to kick it on over to you too, buddy. So,
Chris,
let me get that one up there.
Let me, hold on. Let me try sharing something here.
Yeah, if you got just stuff to share.
All right, let's see.
As you're looking here, I'll show this for a minute too.
Chris's books are the best produced books out there.
I'm so jealous. It's so good.
I said it a million times. I don't care what anyone says. Chris, he's the only person I know who's delivered at the level that he has. I mean, his own tissue paper, for God's sakes, not just like the big box of, like, he's got everything hooked up to the balls. Like, my hat goes off to you, brother.
Oh, thank you.
It's an experience when you get a book from Chris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
An experience.
I still have the books. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's to me. That's you got to start at the very beginning. The whole experience, the unwrapping, the opening, the reception of the product. It's, to me, it's a total package. You get a great book and it's like dropped on your doorstep carelessly from Amazon. Not that I don't do that, but like, you're not going to get the same white glove experience that you do from a crowdfunding campaign. So yeah, so what you're looking at on the screen right now is something that I kind of want to change gears a little bit with. So I'm not sure if you guys know who Jolly is, or Jolly Green Giant, who's been posting on X. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gives some really good advice to indie creators about how to market out your product, blah blah blah, like all sorts of things that some of us take for granted, but I think it's very sound advice, and I always share whenever I see his little his posts. And the one that really hit me in particular was this week, where he was talking about people backstories that matter. And, a lot of us, we get caught up in promoting the story, but we're not also kind of presenting ourselves when we're promoting that as why the stories are important to us. Like what do they mean to us? And, why we think, the stories we're telling are actually worth telling. And, so I took advantage of my blue check mark here, and I'll spare you guys the details. But this is basically the story of how Infinitale Chronicles started, and how it arrived at the comic book series. And as you can see, these stories have been with me all my life. In fact, I don't know how this will do any justice, but that's me right there. Back in the 90s. In standing in front of the Pelham Public Library, where all of this whole madness started as a how do I explain this? It was a compulsory volunteering school project where you had to do community service, and it was like, wait a minute, if it's volunteering, then why is it compulsory? Like, those are antithetical terms. But the librarian was very sympathetic to my plight. And she's like, if you babysit the town kids, basically, a lot of these kids, we didn't know each other when this all started. And, keep them busy or whatever. And I know you got your little Dungeons and Dragons game that you've been working on. You could use them as guinea pigs, and I'll give you those community service hours. So I did that for the 4 years that I was in high school. And then a little bit afterwards. And we all pretty much became friends. and I got some old images here that survived the mass destruction of my 3-ring binder that used to have all of my art on it. I don't know if you can see down here, but it says 1994. This was a ballpoint pen drawing I did of one of the heroes in Infinitale, Kalen, like way back in '94. Like, so he's gone through some changes. And then here's another ballpoint pen that I did. Again, looks like 94 as well. But yeah, these were included in the little chronicled newsletters for the game that I was developing. And then when I started developing back in, it was like 2012, 2013, I started developing the actual rules for the tabletop role-playing game. And it's not really apparent to those who didn't play, but all those kids that I just showed you, here are their characters sitting on the sides of the table. And that red-bearded dwarf in the back was my first Dungeons & Dragons character that I incorporated into the Infinitale stories. He's kind of the storyteller, like the narrator of the entire series. So yeah, and so it's just something that I thought would be really cool to kind of show off about, like, you know, why I created these stories. You know, again, they came from a tabletop role-playing game that I developed with a bunch of neighborhood kids, and we did it for a decade or more. And you know, it got refined into everything from an animated screenplay, because I remember back in the early 2000s, there was this Flash animation series called Ninja, the Little Ninja. And I was like, oh, dude, I could totally do that. Yeah, no, I couldn't. And, you know, I even started learning screenplay writing or screenwriting, and I spent a lot of money and to go down to Boston and talk to Matt Damon and Ben Affleck for their Project Greenlight series. And, you know,
Matt Damon, he said. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
As much as, like, you know, they get clowned upon and stuff, like, just like with Jolly, I found their advice incredibly sobering and very sagely. You know, basically I was told, they're like, yeah, we like it. We like your concept, but yeah, you're not going to like these apples, kid. The story is, how do I put it? Over ambitious. Okay. Any producer looking at this, seeing all the budget and the time and all that effort. Yeah. I mean, you could go animation and stuff, but still, there's a lot of money here that you're asking from a producer. So for an unproven product, I definitely wouldn't start with this one, kid. You know, do a little smaller scoped indie thing, you know, set in modern times, so you don't have to make all that period junk. You know, I mean, think about the production when you make a tiny one. So that was pretty much, you know, the advice that I was given.
So was that Ben Affleck or was that the other one?
that was Matt Damon. But so with all that said, you know, I kind of took that to heart, and you know, it depressed me for a while. And I was like, you know, they're kind of right. And one of my engineering friends, who, you know, was a colleague back in my game development days, said, "Dude, you could draw. Just make a comic book out of it." And I'm like, I don't really know the first thing about comics, but I can reach out to people that do, you know. So I reached out to some people out in California that knew comics. And then around 2014, good old genetic betrayal, that is my legacy, took away my ability to draw. So I was like, oh boy, if I can't do it, I'm going to have to pay some money and get some artists to do it. And that's how we got the first 2 books out. Was I basically showed them all of my stuff. I went through the entire screenplay format and converted it over to a comic script. And yeah, we now have 2 books or 3 books actually into deep into the Infinitale Chronicles series. And you know, I don't have a crowdfunding campaign currently running, but the good thing about this is I do have all of it available on Amazon. So if you missed out on the crowdfunding campaigns and you know, utilize Amazon, you can go right to InfinitaleChronicles.com and just go right to Amazon, and boom, Bob's your uncle. There it is. You can buy the paperback version of book 2. It's 123 pages, full color. And then book 1 here is, I think it's like 50 something pages. So yeah, and you know, it's available as well. And 54 pages. And what you can see here on the actual Infinitale Chronicles website is I'm a strong proponent in try before you buy. So you can even download this thing. It's a PDF. I mean, you get this nice little, flipping book, so you can flip through and preview the first, I think it's like 13 or 14 pages, I don't know, of book one. And if you like it enough, you can go up and buy it. And then on top of that, I have this nice little showcase of all the stuff that was available on the first campaign. You can also see on the book two what was available on the second campaign. So this is all the cool stuff that you miss out if you don't crowdfund, if you don't participate in the crowdfunding campaigns. Yep. But as you can see, you can still grab the book off of Amazon. So the stories.
Yeah, the story's awesome. I told Chris too. Yeah, I mean, before I knew him really well, it was super late at night, thumbed through it, and I just started reading it from front cover to back cover. Couldn't put it down. Like the sun's coming up. I'm like, this was awesome.
Thanks. And we were. I know you guys mentioned world building before, and as you can see, I provided a section on the website for those of us that want to geek out about fictional history, geography, and you've got this nice little map of the continent of Foytla, which is the. Thanks. Yeah, this was actually we had a canvas version of this on the second campaign. So if you're a big map nerd like me, I got a wall of maps, including Foytla here.
It's amazing.
So you made this also?
Yes. This is me. That's my.
I did make the map. Yeah, it's man. Like I said, the love that Chris put into all of this. Just take a look at the website alone. Just go through it. Spend the day going through it. Like there's branding, man. So much amazing stuff going on there. Oh, there's my piece.
yeah. Thanks. So and one final thing is that I also, as part of the Infinite Tale Chronicles story, is it talks about a return to a stolen heritage, and it's these elves that rediscover their own magical kind of origins. And I actually took an excerpt from the role-playing game rules book that kind of goes into a little bit more detail of how the magic system works, and some of its mechanics, the syntax, what all the runes mean, and all that stuff. So you don't need to know any of this. Like, I'm not one of those people that like I hate how Marvel, or at least the modern MCU, demands that you do homework to understand what the hell's going on with the films. But it's one of these things is with this in particular, it's nice to know, because when you're reading the story and you see what happens when a character messes up or does something, and you could actually foretell what they're going to cast before they actually cast it by reading through their little glyphics elements that are presented on, we literally put this in the book in terms of if somebody was casting like pyromancy spells, this symbol might look familiar because our character, our hero Kaelin here, is very fire based. The way the magic system works is you're kind of you can pick elements and mix and choose them and focus on them, and then use these cantrips to modify them to do all sorts of stuff. And poor Kaelin here finds out what happens when you pull an Ash Williams in front of the the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. So yeah, and as always, I keep blogs, and then I have an old a history of all the merchandise that was available from past campaigns. So yeah, these are all the cards. And speaking of, we have some Pal Roderick's action going on here.
Who?
So this was yeah. Yeah, that's Pal's art. I did the coloring, and my friend artist Zed Edge did the background there from the Forbidden City. And I think I'm not sure if I put it on here yet, but in the other trading cards, maybe it's up top. Yeah, right here. So in the other trading cards, there was a chase card that has Pow's work on it as well. So these were the standard cards that were available in the card pack 2, with a possibility. I don't have it here. With a possibility of getting an extra foil card, and one of Pow's works for the character Nessa is one of those possibilities. I thought I had it on here. I guess I don't. But yeah, so if you're a big fan of fantasy and stuff, and like to hear about some old Gen Xer lamenting about the good old days of the 90s, check out Infinitel Chronicles. It's my love letter to what brought me joy when I was a kid. So, yeah, thanks for letting me do my spiel.
Of course, brother, dude.
Damn.
This stuff is incredible. Again, Chris's link is out there as well, also in the description. Click on that. You're going to love it. You're going to be happy you did. I'm going to show 2 other things real quick as well that, the creators aren't on here right now, but I want to at least showcase them here. So we got Cole King. He's got a project out there. So I want you guys to sign up for that too, if you haven't yet. Right here, this is a pretty cool looking project. Empty Stars, the Void King and the Hollow Queen. This looks pretty sweet. So, we'll get him on at some point. I think he can only come on at a certain time. So, we'll figure something out. But yeah, keep an eye out for him. He'll be on the channel soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, King Cole is doing great work. I was immediately interested in this. The muted colors is great, very 90s comic booky.
Yeah.
The artist did, I believe, something. I forgot the name, but from Alterna Comics, he did a 4-issue series that I forgot, but it was so good. I mean, when it comes to art, and the story is fun too. And look at this great art, man! And just
it's awesome. Very Mike Mignola kind of vibe to it, and it works. It works really well on this project.
I think this is going to do gangbusters.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will.
Yeah.
This looks amazing.
Look at this.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, screw in his tongue.
Rossi's art, man. So good.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome
fun
stuff.
with indies, man. You never know what people come up with.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then what makes indies so fun, it's the creative juices that keeps going and flowing. It's very sometimes unpredictable what you can get, right? And then people just pump it out and create something like this. And I think, this is what I want. This is what I want to read. This is interesting. This is new. This is fresh, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, man, we got some awesome stuff for sure. So yeah, definitely sign up for that. There's the link. It's in the chat there. Also, get on over to Chris's website, explore there, check out all the stuff he's got going on. Again, like I said, we have awesome stuff all around. So we'll get him on the channel soon.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I'll show another one. Because we gotta wrap up soon, but I want to make sure you guys also check this one out. All those were on Kickstarter, but we have one here on Indiegogo.
Ooh, somebody navigated the labyrinth.
Right here we got Merry Boys. So they were on last week. But I just want to make sure people jump on this one too. They're very close. They're almost there at 3K mark. They got 22 days left. Here is the link for Merry Boys. It is an awesome looking project. Ton of fun. Carl and Monica are awesome people too. Yep. So give them a shout out. Give them some help. Like I said, they're more than willing, and we're more than happy to come on. Rather, I think they're putting the kid to bed right now. But no worries on that. But this is awesome. If you love like that kind of, a Ninja Turtle vibe, comic books, like they got it in spades.
Yeah, so well drawn.
Killer story.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's very
artwork.
British.
I know. How did a South African and a Polish woman capture Britannica so perfectly?
Right?
It's so much fun. So if you guys haven't yet, jump on this one again, or even watch last Friday's. Carl, he breaks down everything for you, and the story, what they got for perks and everything. So you can check out all that great stuff. Again, at least putting a little spotlight on them because they're good people, good creators. And it's another fantastic project. So there you go, folks. We'll get more creators on too soon. But I wanted to make sure everyone got a little taste of everything. Everyone had a good time. We started off kind of weird with that conversation we were having, but for those people who've been on my Friday streams, you know how it goes. We get a little crazy sometimes. I also want to say again, rest in peace to the legend, Chuck Norris.
Oh yeah,
that one hit hard too, because Chuck is
he's a legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, he is.
So like they said, Chuck Norris isn't meeting his maker. His maker is meeting him. So that's what I said. I said I'm sorry if God called up, one of his secret weapons. The end times are coming, folks.
Oh yeah.
He's like, we need this guy in the front lines. Who? Chuck Norris. Like all the demons will look.
Oh yeah, it's over.
So, now we got the team of Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. They're gonna be cleaning up over there. So
yeah,
together again. But like I said, man, we have awesome stuff, and we have other people who made their mark in the world, and nothing but love out there to Chuck's family. It's amazing all around. What a legend, jeez. But there you go. So I know he's kicking some ass. Plus another person who is kicking some ass right now too. Shout out to Bruce Campbell, sending nothing but good thoughts his way.
Man.
Yeah. He's been diagnosed with cancer.
What?
But he's he says it is a treatable one, but it's not a curable one. And he's going to be, he goes, I'm going to stick around as much as I can. He goes, we're going to fight this thing as much as we could. He does have a new project out there too. If you guys haven't seen it, I think it's called Ernie and Emma. And he directed that one. He stars in it. So he went more like with an indie flavor again too. He goes, there's no blood and guts, but it is still classic Bruce.
Nice.
A lot of fun stuff, silly stuff in there. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more on Sunday, because we are continuing. We're going to be starting season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead on Sunday. So come hang out with us over there. Always a blast. Awesome series. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. Probably one of the better things that's been out there in the last couple of decades.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys will dig it. I was going to get into other stuff, but we don't really have to. We'll save all the other crazy shit for another time. Although there was something funny I wanted to show. Hold on. I'll grab the link for Rumble just in case, because.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know some of the shit we cover here, Chris.
Oh boy.
So hold on. Here is the Rumble link. So click on that. I'm closing out YouTube right now. And
thanks for stopping by.
If you're sharing too, I probably suggest closing out the YouTube portion and come hang out over on Rumble for a few minutes. So